So, I'm not really sure what to really make of this video. I wasn't sure how I wanted to address this, whether it be in basically a rant or a discussion. But I think this is pretty much a rant video because that's all I'm pretty much going to be doing in this is ranting about this subject. And the fact of the matter is, I'm tired of seeing people that gen Pokemon and use Powersaves and Pika Hex and what have you. Any, I guess, quote-unquote, cheating device that they have, to modify their game in any way or modify their Pokemon or whatever, that I'm tired of seeing them basically be called scum or filth or douchebags or assholes or cheaters and all that crap. I mean, yeah, Powersaves and all that stuff is a cheating device, and that's a way of cheating within the game. Yeah, of course, I'm not disagreeing with that, and I'm also not disagreeing with the fact that cheating is wrong. Yeah, of course, but this is more so for the fact for the people. This is more so of comparing the stuff from people who obtain their Pokemon legitimately in the game, and then people who gen and whatnot in the game as well. Now, being a genner myself, I know people use the excuse saying, I don't have the time to sit there and breed and get Pokemon legitimately, so I just hack them in and all that stuff. I mean, and then people say, oh, it's bull crap. You don't have the time, my ass. Anyway, if you have time to play Pokemon, you have time to do all that and that. And yeah, I mean, yeah, if you have time to play Pokemon, you definitely have time to do all that. And I mean, me personally, I literally just don't want to. That's my exact reason for it. I really don't feel like sitting there for hours on end, not genning, but I really don't feel like sitting there for hours on end, breeding and trying to get a whole team for competitive battles and all that stuff. I'm not gonna do that. I really don't care to do that. I really am not gonna force myself to sit there because, one, I'm gonna get bored really easy of it. Two, I'm going to start hating it. And three, I just don't want to when I can put that time into doing something else later on and all that stuff. Because, I mean, I have other things I want to do. I have other things that I work on and stuff like that. I'm not going to sit there and just sit there with my game and breed a Pokemon and all that stuff. I generate Pokemon so I can go ahead and do my Wi-Fi battles versus viewers and subscribers and all that stuff, so I can, have the team ready for video purposes and whatnot. So it's much easier for me to get my videos out and quicker to get my videos out. So it's not that I don't have the time. It's just the fact that I don't want to. I'm not going to put all that time into making a team. I'm not going to take hours to make a six Pokemon team that I'm going to use for like 3 videos and then that's it. No, I'm not going to do that. That's not in me. I don't have that in me. I really don't care to do that. If you do that, perfectly okay with you. I'm perfectly okay with that. You guys are cool. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. There really isn't. I really don't care if you sit there and gen. I don't care if you sit there and do it 100% legit. Whatever way you want to do it is the way you want to do it. Also, for the fact that people say people that hack and gen their Pokemon have an advantage in Wi-Fi battles.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Because they, can learn the team and whatnot quicker than people that get their Pokemon 100% legit or something like that. I've heard that reasoning before. I'm sitting there going, no one has the advantage if someone generates a perfectly good team, a perfectly legal team with movesets, stats, EVs, IVs, abilities, whatever, all that stuff is legal within the Pokemon's legal, stuff. If the Pokemon's legal and all that good stuff in the eyes of Pokemon, if that's a legal moveset, legal IVs, legal EVs, all that stuff, if that's quote unquote legal, then, whether someone bred it or hacked it in, if they're both, like, say you have a Manectric that was someone bred and EV trained, then it was like 5 IVs and they put the moveset that they wanted on it and whatnot, and then someone has a Manectric that they genned in that was exactly the same, and there's really no difference in someone having the advantage. The only person that's going to have the advantage is the person that uses the Pokemon correctly in a Wi-Fi battle and uses it to win and uses it against the opponent in a more, I guess, in a more, I don't know what the word is. I'm trying to think of the word for it. If the person that genned or the person that bred it and stuff like that, the person who uses the Pokemon correctly and uses the Pokemon against the opponent's team smart and in a smart way and whatnot, it doesn't matter how you obtained it. If the person that obtained it legally sucks at Pokemon, the person that hacked it is going to obviously win. If the person that hacked it sucks at Pokemon, then the person who bred it is going to win. There's no advantage to genning in a Pokemon, a perfectly legal Pokemon, a legal Pokemon to use in Wi-Fi battles. Now note this, Nintendo has hack checks for Pokemon that go on Wi-Fi, that go on the Battle Spot, that go on the Wonder Trade, that go on the GTS, that go on Wi-Fi battles, that go on all that stuff that goes online. Nintendo servers have hack checks to stop Pokemon with illegal IVs, illegal EVs, illegal movesets, illegal abilities, and all that good stuff. They have perfectly a good system to stop those Pokemon, so you can't have a Charizard with Wonder Guard going on Battle Spot. You can't have that. And that way, people that gen that stuff can't use it online. Now, like I said, the person that gens versus a person that obtains their Pokemon 100% legitimately within the game without using a hacking device and whatnot, there's no difference. There's no advantage to either one. The person who can use the Pokemon to their advantage, that can use the Pokemon better in a Wi-Fi battle, the one that has the more knowledge, the more skill, and ultimately it does also come down to luck, because of crits, and then you got, you know, hacks like burn, paralysis, freeze, all that stuff. It's really based on luck on who wins a Wi-Fi battle, but some skill is involved. Now, just because you hack in a Pokemon doesn't mean you have the skill to win a Wi-Fi battle. Just because if you hacked in a perfectly good team, you could lose with it. You don't have the advantage to win. All you had the advantage is getting the Pokemon faster. That's literally the only advantage you had. You don't have an advantage over the person that's breeding their Pokemon because you're able to gen in the Pokemon in 5 minutes. Just because you genned it in 5 minutes and you've used the team longer, yeah, if you've used the team longer, you know your team. You're going to know your team better and stuff like that. But if the person that's breeding and all that stuff knows the Pokemon in general anyway and knows how to use the Pokemon, then they have the advantage as well. They have the tools that they need. So, I mean, there's no advantage other than the fact that one method is faster than the other. That's literally the only advantage. I don't understand that. I mean, you have to be incredibly, incredibly blind to know that. To not see that, I mean. But the things that people say that people that gen in Pokemon have an advantage, the only advantage they have is the fact that they can get the Pokemon faster than the other person. That's literally it. That's literally the only advantage. In Wi-Fi battles, the person that knows how to use the Pokemon better is going to win. It doesn't matter how you obtain the Pokemon. If you know how to use the Pokemon, you're going to win. If you know how, and also with a little bit of luck as well. So ultimately it comes down to skill, a little bit of luck. So whoever has the better skill and probably has the luck on their side is going to win. So it doesn't matter how you obtain the Pokemon, because literally all it is getting the Pokemon faster than the other. Just because you obtained it faster doesn't mean you know how to use it better. Doesn't mean you have the advantage in a Wi-Fi battle. So, I mean, if you've used it longer, and yet if someone could have used it way longer and still not know how to use the Pokemon, they still don't have the higher advantage over someone that hasn't. So, I mean, that argument is invalid. Your argument for that is done. Also, for the fact that, what is it? Like I said, Nintendo has the hack checks for Pokemon that are genned in and stuff like that, but ultimately, no one has the right to dictate how you play a game. Yes, Pokemon has rules against cheating devices, but, I mean, if you're playing the game in single player, you're not online, you're just playing by yourself, what's Nintendo gonna do? They're gonna come to your house and stop you? No, they're not gonna care. They're not gonna even bother. If Nintendo was able to get rid of these power saves and stuff like that, they would have done it a long time ago. But Nintendo, if you look at it from a business perspective, Nintendo's like, these power saves are all cheating. People might buy our games and then buy that, so they'll buy more of our games. You know, maybe that's a good idea. You know, keeping them here, because I'm sure Nintendo could have shut them down a lot easier than they could have, but I don't know. That's I don't know that part of that. That's not way out of my realm of understanding. So from my perspective, that's from a business tactic. It's like, oh, they have power saves, they have cheating devices. Yeah, that sucks for us in our games, but hey, I mean, if it helps us sell more games, you know, let's keep them around. That's how I see it. But if you gen in a Pokemon, you're not scum. I mean, yeah, cheating is not condoned. Cheating is not scummy, but I mean, cheating is wrong. Yes, I'm not saying that it's right. I'm not saying that cheating is perfectly fine. But I mean, no one does have the right to dictate to how you play a Pokemon game. Also, for the fact that I've seen someone say, you're cheating a Pokemon game, which is a kid's game. You're cheating in a kid's game, which is Pokemon, and you're scum, you're filth, and blah, blah, blah.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
You're bashing on someone for cheating in a kid's game. You're the filth and the scum for bashing on someone for cheating in a kid's game. I mean, get a grip, grow up. You don't have the right to dictate how someone plays Pokemon. Now, for the fact of Nintendo official events such as Nintendo like Worlds and all that stuff, yeah, I see that hacking isn't much condoned there, and I agree with that. I agree, like at official Nintendo events such as Worlds and stuff like that for competitive Wi-Fi, for competitive battling and stuff, that cheating in your Pokemon, you know, I don't necessarily agree with that. I think you should obtain your Pokemon at least legitimately for that kind of stuff. But if you're sitting at home playing with your friends and stuff, or just playing by yourself and you're using power saves, you're not hurting anybody. Who gives a crap? Why do you people give too much? So like, why do you people care what someone else does with their copy of the game? I bought the copy of the game. I bought my game. I'm gonna play it how I see fit. No one's gonna tell me that, you know, oh, you're cheating, so you're playing the game wrong. No, I don't give a crap what you say. I'm playing the game how I see fit. I'm playing the way that's most fun to me, or the way that I want to play it. No one has the right to dictate how I play it, whether I power save or whether I get my Pokemon legitimately. No one has the right to dictate or to say whether or not you're playing the game right or wrong. No one has the right to tell you how to play the game the way you want to play it. So, whether it be power saving, whether it be obtaining your Pokemon legitimately, if you're playing it and you're not harming anybody, you're playing it and you're playing the game you want to play it, more power to you no matter what way you say it. But don't listen to anybody else. Don't worry about what other people say, because no one has the right to tell you how to play the game. Because, I mean, in all, again, it's a kid's game. If you're calling someone scummy and all that stuff for cheating in a kid's game, then you yourself are scummy because you're worried about someone cheating in a kid's game. Do you have nothing better to do than worry about people cheating in a kid's game? Do you really not have a better thing to do with your life? I mean, I get it for like YouTubers that want to be like, oh, 100% legit with obtaining their Pokemon and stuff like that. But I mean, why do you care so much if someone hacks in a Pokemon? I mean, to me, I'm fine with going against someone hacked Pokemon. I'm fine with going against someone that has a 100% legal, legitimately obtained Pokemon. As long as those Pokemon that are hacked don't have illegal movesets, illegal IVs, illegal EVs, or illegal abilities, whatever it may be, as long as it's not illegal in that sense, then I don't care. I'm gonna face it no matter what. I'm gonna face this team. If they're going to be legit if it's over a Wi-Fi battle, because Nintendo has the hack checks. But you know, it's really stupid to see people argue over this, and it's really funny because no one has the right to dictate how someone plays the game. No one really does. No one has the right to tell you how to play the game. If you want to cheat, go ahead and go ahead and cheat the game. If you're playing in single player and you want to cheat in stuff, by all means do it. No one's gonna stop you. No one has the right to tell you no or not to do it. I mean, Nintendo might if they don't like it, but I mean, they're not going to come to your house and stop you. They don't care that much. Nintendo only cares about the cheaters and the hackers that do it in their official events, because Nintendo's worried about like their name and their brand and all that stuff. They want to keep it safe from, you know, the cheating and the hacking and all that stuff. That's the only thing Nintendo cares about, is official Nintendo event stuff. And other, like, maybe local event stuff and whatnot, but local events usually have people that, you know, make rules for that stuff as well. But you know, it's just really dumb. I'm really tired of seeing it. I'm really tired of people saying that people are filth and scum and disgusting and stupid and dumb and all that stuff for cheating in a Pokemon game, which is a kid's game, and they're like someone saying, "Oh, you're cheating in a kid's game. You're so stupid. You're filth," and all that. I'm like, you're not being no better by complaining about someone cheating in a kid's game. You play it your way, I play it my way. I have no problems with people that attain Pokemon legitimately. I have no problem with people that power save and gen and all that stuff, because I gen my Pokemon. Do I have the time to sit there and breed the Pokemon and get it legitimately? Yeah, I have the time. I'm not going to do it though, because I'm going to do it the fastest way so I can get my videos out, so I can do other things with my time. That's how I see it. But I mean, you know, do what you want to do. No one has the right to tell you how to play the game. No one has the right to do all that stuff, to tell you how to play the game. And, you know, it's your game. It's how you want to play. So do it. But I don't see why anyone has the right to tell you you're wrong or you're filth or you're stupid or disgusting for playing a game that you bought and you want to play the way you want to play it. There's nothing wrong with that. Is cheating wrong? Yeah, of course it is. But if you're not harming anyone, if you are fully aware that cheating is wrong and you are still doing it and you're fine with it, then whatever. More power to you. More power to you. I really could not care. But also the fact that, one more thing, people that hack in a Pokemon, you could obtain that same Pokemon through 100% legit methods like breeding and whatnot. The person that breeds a Pokemon and trains it up and whatnot, the person that hacks in the Pokemon, the person that breeds it could get the same thing a person that hacks a Pokemon could. So really, you can get the same Pokemon, except one is just quote-unquote hacked. But if it has legal abilities, legal movesets, whatnot, yeah, it's hacked, but it's seen as legitimate through the Pokemon servers. Now, Pokemon could change their servers and fix that, but that would take a lot of their time and money for stuff that they really probably don't care for. The only things they care about are like the battle spot and stuff, but that's if usually if genned properly, Pokemon usually won't get caught for it. You really won't get caught if you gen it properly. But you know, I mean, if you're genning Pokemon with illegal stuff on it, but you're playing single player, who cares? Play the way you want to play it. If you want to have a Wonder Guard Charizard playing through the game, you know, fine. But it's not, I mean, Pokemon has the checks to stop that from going online, so you can't use it against other people. So that argument there is dumb. Like I said, people that gen Pokemon can obtain the same. People that breed can obtain the Pokemon that are genned is in the same regards. So if you have a Manectric that's 5 IV'd with a legal moveset and it's Intimidate and whatnot, someone can breed that same Manectric really easily. So, because as people say, 6th Gen is the most easiest game to breed and obtain legal Pokemon in. So if someone gens in this Pokemon, someone can easily breed and obtain the legal version of that Pokemon just as easily. Because people say that 6th Gen is easy to get it in. But, you know, whatever. What do I think Powersaves and all that stuff is wrong? In a cheating sense, yeah, it's wrong. But no one has the right to tell you how to play the game. No one has the right to say you're filth and you're disgusting for cheating in a kid's game, because if someone cares and if someone is calling someone filth for cheating in a kid's game, you're filth for calling someone who uses that stuff in a kid's game. If you're worried about someone who plays a kid's game cheating and you're calling them filth, then you yourself are filth, because I mean, you shouldn't worry about what other people do. Now, if it affects directly online, yeah, then it becomes a problem. If it affects online in a negative way, then sure. But most Pokemon can be obtained just as easily by breeding it as they could by hacking, or except for maybe legendaries that may take more time, but still, you can still get it. I mean, it's not impossible. But that's pretty much what I had to say. I know this video was like 18 minutes. I'm sorry guys that this was a long video, but I just wanted to rant for a while and talk about that stuff. So, I mean, what do you guys think about power saving and all that stuff? Leave some comments down below for me. Again, I don't care if you power save or gen Pokemon. I don't care if you breed your Pokemon. The more power to you. The way you want to play the game is the way you want to play the game. So continue playing the game how you want to play it. No one has the right to tell you otherwise. So, again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a fantastic day.